Hello and welcome to AI Tool Sneak Peek, our weekly series in which we show and tell some cool AI tool capabilities. New year and a new video. First of all, wishing all of you a happy, prosperous new year. Uh, what do we cover today? So today's focus is going to be on how to ensure ChatGPT avoids overused words. I think a couple of videos back, one of the topics that I covered was how to make AI write in your own writing style. And one of the things that is pretty evident now, given that these models have been available for more than 2 years now, especially ChatGPT, is that they all the models have their own peculiar writing styles, and which kind of resembles their style almost resembles like a bot writing most of the times, and that's why the style feature really help to uh, alter or basically adapt the output of ChatGPT into a particular style. But today I'm not going to be talking about style feature. What am I going to talk about today? So to give you a context, one of the medium blogs that I read recently was around ChatGPT's favorite words and punctuation. Yes, models like ChatGPT do have their own favorite words, and something which should not come as a surprise if you have been using these tools. You often see certain words repeating in the narrative, which has which kind of builds up. For example, there was this study that the blog that I'm showing on the screen right now. There was a study done by Jordan Gibbs who analyzed 1 million words from the machine, and he figured out that there are words like tirelessly, intertwine. There is a word like Dell, which I've seen a lot being repeated. So, is there a way for you to make sure that the output that ChatGPT produces do not include these words? And that's what I'm going to show you today. So, in order to do that, I'll just go to the ChatGPT interface, which, as you know, you can also go by going to chatgpt.com. I've opened a new chat, and I already have a prompt ready. So in the prompt, what I've written is when you produce a response, please do not use the following words. And I've included the list of the words from that email. But I have also included one line, which is commit this to memory. Let me run this prompt, and then I'll come to the memory part in a bit. Okay. As soon as I ran this prompt, I get a message that memory has been updated, and there is a uh, entry which has been included, which is avoid using following words in responses and the list of words which are there. Okay, and it also acknowledged that I will avoid those words in my responses. Let's go to figure out where these where this memory is stored. So ChatGPT a while back, I think Gemini has a memory feature now, introduced a memory feature. So memory is can also be thought of as a persistent memory. So where can you see these chats? I go to personalization in the settings, and settings you can access in case you're not able to follow my steps. You can go to top right uh, point where the name is written. I go to settings and I go to personalization, and you see memory feature open. Okay. And what memory feature helps ChatGPT do is it helps ChatGPT retain certain instructions across chats. Okay. And ChatGPT, by the way, has its own way of recording the memory. For example, if you put something like you remember, I like concise responses, which is what ChatGPT infers that you're trying to tell ChatGPT to remember that for longer period of time, which is where what gets committed here. And also the sentences starting with I, if they're part of the prompt, try and it gets updated into the memory. And what you can see now, there is another way to commit instructions to memory, which is what I did with commit this to memory instruction, which was there in my prompt. And if I go to manage now, I see this is the only memory I have. I clean the memories from time to time. Um, Avoid using the following words in responses, which means that next time it generates a response, it should ideally not have any of these words. Okay. And having checked that the memory is properly updated, I can go and you know try and test this out. Okay, so I have this prompt. Help me write an 100-word email thanking my team for all their hard work in 2024. And I run this, and as you see the response here, some of these words which are included here, I can do a check with a blind with my eye, and I can figure out that none of these words actually feature in this response. And in order to test this, you can test this. I've tested it in a broader context and setting, that this actually works. The ChatGPT takes the instruction, which means that when it is going to execute a prompt, it checks the memory if there is any instruction which is there that it needs to follow, and gives you the response accordingly. And persistent memory, in that sense, is a very, very helpful feature if you're able to tailor it to the needs, like in this case, and get the right kind of responses you need. I hope you found this video useful, and I also hope that you will try this feature out, and let me know how that works for you. And if you have any further ideas that the community can find helpful, please do share in the comments. Thank you so much for staying till the end, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.